Howdy, howdy. In today's leadership communication tip, we are going to talk about the power of assertiveness. Now, in previous videos, we've talked about how the image we communicate as managers can make us look like jerks or like we're incompetent. And today, I'm going to talk about ways that we do communicate that could make our employees feel this way about us in a way that we don't really like. And those three communication styles that we sometimes take on are either aggressiveness, passiveness, or assertiveness. Now, on this continuum here, I have two I have two extremes. In the blue, we have one extreme, and in the red, we have another extreme. And in the blue, we have the aggressive communicator. Now, the aggressive communicator, if they hear something that they think they're not going to like, they will interrupt. They won't let you get to your point. They often impose or force their opinions on you. They are not concerned with other people's feelings, not at all. Okay, or not feelings, but just their needs, right? And that's something that's really important because that's something we're going to come back to. And in fact, I'm going to highlight it green here so that we don't forget that they are not concerned with other people's needs. They would rather inconvenience others as opposed to something inconveniencing themselves. Some things that they say is, you must be joking. They lean forward, they glare, they use a raised or a hoity tone when speaking to people to speak down to them. The whole purpose of the aggressive communicator is to make other people feel less. Okay. On the other side, so we've talked about the aggressive communicators. Now let's talk about the passive communicators. The passive communicators, they allow others to make decisions that they wouldn't mind making themselves, right? Oftentimes they will sacrifice their own needs. Now, there are times as, parents or spouses where, yeah, you need to sacrifice your own needs, and in other relationships as well. But if you're doing it on a consistent basis, even as a parent or as a spouse or in different relationships, then maybe we need to stop and just kind of reevaluate. But anyways, with the aggressive communicator, they didn't care about other people's needs. The passive communicator cares too much about other people's needs and says, oh, no, your needs are way more important than mine, so I'm just going to sacrifice my own. They have an unwillingness to say what they really want. They become nervous and anxious anytime they have to express themselves. A lot of the words that they use or their communications patterns are they use words such as maybe, I guess, or I can't. If that's what you want, yeah, we can do that, right? So anyways, these are the two extremes. We have the aggressive in blue, the passive in red. But what we really want, where you can get what you want and still not be a jerk, is the assertive communicator, okay? And the assertive communicator looks like this. They are able to express without getting angry. Their tone, volume, pitch, rate can remain calm and comforting while you go through this. It's not so much the issue is me versus you, but it's us versus the issue. How do we solve this, right? So anyway, sorry, there's express without anger. They are able to make honest and direct statements. They don't beat around the bush, but they're not a jerk about it when they do it. They state their needs without forgetting other people's needs, okay? And this is huge. Like I said, I'm going to highlight that green. They make decisions for themselves, and they support others in the decisions that they make and help them through that process. They use words such as I think, I want, I feel. Let's see how we can resolve this. So guys, these are the three kind of different communication styles that I want to talk about today. A recent study shows that 50% of the population are passive, another 30% are aggressive, and the remaining 20% are assertive. So if you're able to identify kind of where you're at, or maybe some different things that you're doing, and maybe you're in one category that you don't like, or you want to be in another category, identification is the first step towards fixing those things. Thank you.